Well, howdy there, folks. Partners. Partners. I don't really have a plan. I just wanted to get on and play, and I knew I should stream it because there's a good chance I'm going to do some gathering point quests and stuff. Oh, and I also need to continue working on Columbina. Kind of crazy that she can do charged attacks that do Dendro as well as... Is this the first time they've done a character that can do multiple types of elemental damage? I'm trying to think. Nothing's really coming to mind. I mean, unless you count Animo, but that's always been how Animo has worked. But to, like, actually directly in kit deal damage of another type without it... I mean, I guess it technically does require Dendro characters and Dendro damage to be happening from other characters in the team. So it's kind of like Animo in that sense. Anyway, I think my next goal... I still need to get, like, an artifact set for her. So I think before I worry about getting her to 90 and... leveling talents even higher, I think I should at least get her functional artifacts. Because she's 80, she's got everything to 6. That's like more than enough for a typical off-fielder. This is the artifact place, right? Well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Okay, HP, crit rate, crit damage, EM. That's kind of huge, actually. Don't care about that as much. That's like... Is that God rolls for Columbina? I know... She probably wants ER. But it is an EM set. Okay. Well, damn. I mean, granted, it's only a flower, so it's not like it's that good, but yeah. Okay. Continue.
Leave this place. By the frost... yourselves a room!
Time to come clean.
Torrent, bring refuge!
No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
Can't hide the truth.
Easy. Attack percent, crit rate, ER. It's not bad. It's passable, and flat attack is at least technically a damage increase over HP or something. HP goblet. I don't know if she's gonna want an HP goblet. We'll lock it for now because I have nothing. But yeah.
Lush as the moonlight for the everlasting.
Hold the line! I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
No more lies.
Time to come clean.
Covenant of the Deep!
It all falls into place.
Okay, what did we get? Yeah, we don't need an attack goblet. It would be nice if there were a discard feature just to mark things we don't need specifically. What is this? Defense goblet. Yeah, that's garbage. Okay.
Receive my blessing by the frost moon.
Allow me! Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge!
It all adds up.
Billowing surge!
Let's see what you're made of. Time to come clean.
Seek within.
Could be good for Razor. Maybe.
With one heart, we
Let's move out! Rest and rebuild! The Temple of Wisdom! Yeah! 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 This way, Colonel.
Oh my god. Okay.
lush as the moonlight.
Allow me! Hey!
Can't hide the truth.
Time to come clean.
Alright, we're gonna keep going. We'll spend my, honestly, I should probably spend those on the talent level up mats, actually. Just to have them. So I think I will do that, because we only get the talent level up mats available anytime for the first week, so fucking kill me. Ugh. Alright, let's go.
Hold the line. I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
It all adds up.
Torrent, bring refuge.
No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay.
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Rest. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
Doubt that's gonna be enough to get me levels in all her talents, but we'll find out. I figure I'll use up the weekly boss mats we did get. Bruh. No procs, huh? That's fucked up. What is this? Okay. That's ridiculous.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want. So don't be your own
Oh, I
fool.
think we also need, okay. Colombiana! I think I will level her normals as well. It's probably not recommended, but I mean, there is an actual benefit to doing it, and also I just like to do it for completionist's sake. Oh, new Spiral Abyss too. Okay, well, shit. I didn't even realize that. Although, it doesn't really help me right now because pulls aren't what I need at the moment. No. I don't remember which domain was. Was it this one? No. I think I just looked at this one, yeah. About this one. Why is my mouse being funky? I'm assuming it's moonlight, but I just want to be sure before I spend any resin. Yeah. Okay. We'll spend a fragile resin. Should be enough to get me the mats I need for one more level in that talent.
Allow me!
By the Frostmoon of old.
Help! The Temple of Wisdom!
It all falls into place.
Yeah. That's enough. Hmm. Hmm. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of the other mats for that, so yeah. I also need a weapon. I think I will probably actually borrow one from Kokomi and then maybe sub in. No, I don't want to do that either because I don't want to. If only I had Lauma C1. I'm not stealing from Nuvolette. I know I could have it equipped with this, but my Nuvolette needs the ER from this right now, and the damage bonus from this is, I mean, 180% max HP hit per 15 seconds. Like, that's really not that good. It's fine. But it's like, or I could just have ER. But I also don't want to just level the same thing a bunch of times. Like, my thinking used to be I just want to have every character built enough so that I could just throw them in an endgame thing and not have to worry about switching equipment. But, I mean, at a certain point, having 4 of the same item all be R1 is kind of silly. So I think I'm gonna borrow from one of these, probably Kokomi, and maybe just go healerless. I don't know. Kind of rough. Or I could go Columbina and swap out wow, drawing a blank on Nahida's name. Swap out Nahida for Baiju. Baiju. God, they're both healers with like a snake-like familiar. Oh my god. Ugh. I mean, obviously there's pretty dramatic design differences in other ways, but yeah. But I guess until I actually put her in the team, I shouldn't swap that, or I shouldn't steal that. So we already have... Okay, well, they don't recommend EM as a preferred stat, so I'm guessing that would be better served as ER, but good enough. Well, since they don't recommend EM, I'm guessing that HP Goblet would be the thing that makes sense, because most of her damage is going to be reaction damage, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's still worth building Hydro. I don't know. I'll have to see what the theory crafters say.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome...
Okay, we can...
Climb.
Oh, hey. We're almost there. Next week. Pretty sure that that's who I want to go for. Curious.
Of course.
I'm not even gonna
A
indulge. I'm
kitty's
not
gotta
pulling
earn
a
his
cheat
kibble
sheet
somehow.
constellation. I am curious what hers is, but yeah.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. This realm is truly beginning to... If you ever...
Well, I think we can go ahead and make set. Okay, let's see if there's a guide up. See a published thing on Columbina. I don't think they have a feature like the depot from Lua, do they? I honestly don't remember.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to. So don't be your own fool.
Okay. I do have the option to craft a set piece for her. I'm guessing her weapon gives crit damage, right? But it's also going to be dependent on what weapon I have. I'm just kind of curious what the expected standard is. Crit damage, yeah. So, theoretically, she wants crit rate. This is a cool looking weapon. Wait, what was that? Oh. Huh. Is this a new official bow? I mean, it's terrible for her, but aesthetically it looks like it was designed for her. Huh. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go for crit rate on her helm. Because I'm not going to have it from weapon. I'm not going to have crit damage either. And I think reaching a certain baseline of crit rate is more useful than just having extremely high crit damage without a high like if you only have a 5% chance to crit, yeah, it doesn't matter if that's a 300% crit damage because it's not going to happen very often. The consistency is going to be very low. So, I'd rather go for consistency over huge spikes, given the choice. So let's go ahead and I mean, we can have both. It's just going to be crit rate as the main stat instead of a sub. Okay, and then crit damage, HP percent. I guess ER would also be really good. That's the hard part. Because what is her energy requirement? Well, I don't. So energy requirement and energy cost are different things. But let's just look at what her energy cost is to get an idea. So this costs, it's a pretty average energy cost. She may not need crazy amounts of ER. What's the cooldown on it? 15 seconds, and the duration is 20. Yeah, this seems like a Nahida style thing. Yeah, this seems more like a Nahida style thing where you don't necessarily need to be spamming it. So I actually don't think... Although, aren't there talents that do things based on her ER? Maybe that's only in constellations. Okay, so that's only in constellations and only for lunar charged setups, which makes sense. And even then, it's not based on her ER at all. Yeah, so I think I go for HP percent. Okay, I think we have our answer. I guess technically you could use this set. I don't know if she's feasible or does like enough damage on field. It seems like she's designed to do her one like gravity charged attack, EQ, and then swap off to fuel other like carries. It would be cool. Like it's always cool when you can run an Archon as like an on-field, but for some of them, it's not really viable until like C6, and even then, it's only as like a burst support damage. You know, they could make this background a little darker. And nearby party member, blah blah blah, if the equipping character is on the field. Increase crit rate by 30%. Basically. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty generic lunar arties, so you could technically use them on her for sure. But I already have this on Lauma. Although I don't have... Wait, yes I do. I have these on Nefer, don't I? Yeah, and this is for hacks. Yeah, so this is like a hard off-field set. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to do crit rate, and then crit damage and HP percent. It would have been nice to get ER and EM though. Not gonna lie. But we have a functional piece. That's all that really matters. Now, that is a question. for the theory crafters, because I understand that so her direct kit is mostly direct hydro damage and just indirectly buffs lunar reaction. So I'm thinking a hydro damage goblet would still be best here. But if I'm wrong, and the bulk of her damage comes from, or is counted as lunar reaction, which doesn't benefit from elemental percent, is my understanding, then I think HP would be the way to go. But I just don't know. I don't think ER is the way to go there. We don't have an actual feather yet. So we'll have to keep farming for artifacts. And until we have them, I don't think I'm going to level these up. It would be nice to get some ER. It's always a good idea to have, like, some, at least. Alright, well, I think I'll do this quest real quick. Then I'm probably gonna hop off. I don't know, every time I hop on stream it feels like I'm just pushing myself to do stuff that I don't necessarily want to do, or I do want to do it, but it makes me feel like I'm doing it because I have to and not because I want to. And it kind of sucks the fun out of it. You know? But I do want it recorded because I would like to just be able to go back and watch it again later. I would really like to put Columbina on this team, but I just don't want to put a not up to snuff character in slot.
Strange. I thought I just heard something. Almost like...
Huh? Well, that's weird. That's the vehicle, all right, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Huh? Is someone there? Help! Please, help me! Squad leader! Thank the gods you're here! Please, help me!
Valdez, how did you end up here?
It's a long story, but the barrier created by these mandragoras can't be broken from inside, so I've been stuck in here for almost the whole day.
Something about this doesn't quite add up. This place isn't on the main road from Pyramida, nor is it some sort of shortcut. And as for the mandragoras, they wouldn't usually bother passersby unless they were trespassing on their territory. In short, I'd like an explanation as to how you ended up here, and a reasonable one at that, or you might have to stay in there a while longer.
Ooh, you don't usually see Itlua getting angry. Paimon's kind of scared now, too. Oh, that's true. Guess being an adventurer really does have its advantages. It's a good thing we're only honorary squad members, or we'd be subject to his discipline, too.
All right. Last night, I found the path to our camp blocked by a large group of mandragoras. You know how I like studying insects and plants, Squad Leader, and it was such a rare sight to see this many mandragoras gathered in one place. I didn't want to miss the opportunity, so I followed them all the way here. But then... I'm so sorry. I'll take responsibility for this, I promise. How about I cover Night Watch for the coming week? No, make that the whole month. But what do you mean? You're not just gonna leave me here, are you? Please, I know I was in the wrong.
You know, he does look really sorry. Let's just save him first, alright? He's got enough punishment waiting for him as it is.
You're right, Paimon. We can discuss the breaking of regulations after we get back. For now, let's concentrate on getting him out of here. I could use your help again, Traveler.
Thank you.
Okay, we get a little preview. Huh. Well, anyway.
Stop.
Whoa! Where'd all these monsters pop out from?
Let our guard down. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Hold the line! Hey!
While the light shines bright. Begone, shadow of darkness.
Allow me! Uphill battle!
For the everlasting forest.
Everyone hold hands!
No more lies.
Covenants of the Deep!
It all adds up.
Absurd and complete.
Okay, so he gives like huge geo buffs. And an EM scaling geo user? That's... I mean, I don't think we've actually had one since Albedo. And even he was primarily defense scaling, but the multipliers on this for elemental mastery are insane. Yeah, this is... wow. Okay. I mean, it's kind of useless with my current team because I have no Geo users other than him. But cool.
Let's move out. Hold the line. Make yourselves at home.
Light compels you.
Receive my blessing. No more lies.
I saw this coming.
Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Branch into rest and rebuild. Torn.
Can't hide the truth.
Phew! Finally drove out those monsters. What's going on here? Surely they couldn't have been waiting in ambush this whole time.
The Wild Hunt. The Mandragoras. Huh, I get it.
Huh? Have you figured something out, Aloha?
Valdis, I think these Mandragoras trapped you inside the barrier to protect you. They're very sensitive to shifts in their environment. I myself heard some strange murmurs on the way here. Come to think of it, it must have come from the Wild Hunt monsters, who had yet to manifest at that time. These Mandragoras must have detected them very early on, which is why they barred your path and prevented you from continuing onward. Only to have you follow them anyway, leaving them no choice but to trap you here for your protection.
I see. So that's what was going on. No wonder they refused to leave the area.
They probably only protected you because they detected the scent of grass and flowers on your person. Perhaps because of all the time you spend around them. Either way, thank you both. There doesn't seem to be any further danger.
There they go. Adorable little fellas, huh? And they didn't even ask for a reward. Imagine if we had them around to watch our backs. We'd never have to worry about being ambushed while opening treasure chests again. You know, putting it like that, it was kind of understandable that Valdis would want to follow them.
Right? Finally, someone understands me. I know, I'm sorry. I'll take whatever's coming to me.
All right, now that we've got him out, let's head back. The others are probably starting to worry. Alrighty, that's the issue resolved and our fuel stocks replenished. Thank you both very much.
Don't mention it. We're part of the team, right?
He neglected his duty while escorting a supply shipment, which is a violation of our regulations. However, he did encounter a pretty dangerous situation related to the Wild Hunt, and we didn't end up suffering any losses. As such, as per his wishes, he'll be responsible for protecting the lighthouse throughout its next month of construction.
Hope he doesn't start slacking off again. Now that she's a member of the team, Paimon's gonna start coming down to check up on him. Oh, and to see how the lighthouse is coming along, too. Speaking of which, Paimon wonders what it'll look like once it's all done.
It won't be as impressive as the one at Final Night Cemetery, that's for sure. Still, it'll be bright enough to serve as a beacon to guide travelers through the night. So long as we're able to keep people safe, whether from the Wild Hunt or anything else, our efforts will not have been in vain. Anyway, I should go back to sorting through our archives. All that work isn't gonna do itself. Don't worry, we won't be this busy forever. We should be able to put our feet up a bit once this place is up and running.
In that case, we'll help you out. That way, it'll be done in no time.
Your help would be most welcome, believe me. But I'm sure you've got a lot on your plate already. And asking you to come all this way just to do our work for us, it wouldn't feel right. How about this then? If you find anything useful during your adventures and you happen to be passing by, feel free to drop it off.
Come on, it's no biggie. Like you said, we're squad mates now. Isn't that right, Traveler?
In that case, let me say again that it's an honor to have you as my squad mates.
Yeah.
We got lucky. It could have been a trap.
I don't think I'm accepting world join requests right now.
The world wishes you well.
Receive my blessing by the Frostmoon of all.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
No more lies.
Nanina's covering the north, so we'll have Laurent take the east. Right, that's all for now.
Hey, Avarka!
Huh? Honorary Knight? Paimon? What brings you to my camp? Not at all. Any camp of the Knights of Favonius is your camp too. So make yourself at home. Though, you should give me a heads up next time so I can have the Quartermaster break out the good stuff for you.
Is this really the Expeditionary Forces camp? Paimon was expecting it to be a bit more... crowded?
Not many from the force are still stationed here. And of those who are, most are out patrolling. Truth be told, it is a bit of a ghost town. We're also gathering all the Abyss-related intel we can. Situation in Nodcry's stable for now, but we must remain vigilant. You never know when the Abyss will come roaring back. Intelligence is the foundation of any campaign. It's not just enemy movements. Terrain or shifts in the weather can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Moving forward, we plan to form a long-term partnership with the Northern Intelligence Network. Turn this temporary camp into an intelligence station.
An intelligence station? Whoa! Like the kind in Fontanian spy thrillers?
Ha ha! As if. Name one book with a camp this lightly defended in it. During these years out on campaign, we've found that different abyssal disasters are occurring all over Teyvat. They're unnaturally cunning, always shifting, with no two attacks quite going off the same. I hope to use the Northern Intelligence Network to share our findings, and use that collaboration to keep gathering information on the Abyss. This isn't any one nation's burden. Every day, countless winds blow through Nodcry. I'd say that makes it the perfect place to set up an outpost.
Oh, so that's why. So this is chivalry in action!
Haha, well, chivalry's good and all, but in reality, we've only just established this station, and don't even have a good map of the nearby terrain. If you stumble across any building materials or intel nearby, don't forget to bring them back with you. Rest assured, you're our honorary knight. We'll look after you. One expedition wraps up, another begins.
Grandmaster! We've got big trouble, sir!
Oh, what is it?
That important guest we were expecting today? He's trapped at the foot of the mountain.
What? Is it who I think it is?
Yes, sir, it's him. Most of our available manpower is tied up in patrols. Who do we reassign?
No need. Just point me in the right direction. I'll handle it myself. Honorary Knight, Paimon, till next time.
Whoa! Paimon's never seen Varka so nervous. Now she's curious who that guest is. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's follow him and see if he needs help.
Help! Please help me!
Hold the line! I see everything!
It all adds up.
Hey! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Whew. Good thing you guys showed up so fast. Or I might not have made it by sundown.
Praise be! Our essential supplies made it through safe and sound.
What kind of supplies are that important?
Good eye. This here is the dandelion wine we specially ordered from Dawn Winery. Pure Mondstadt in a bottle.
You have no idea what it took us to get it here, all the way from there.
Ha! And a fine job you did. You're drinking with us at the feast tonight. Whole camp's been looking forward to toasting you.
So, the only reason you were in a hurry was to make sure the drinks got there in time? And here Paimon thought you were finally being serious about something serious!
What's that? Are you saying drinking isn't the most serious of serious business? Because I'd love to have a drink right about now.
Wait! Please, wait a second. Now is not a good time.
Yeah! Listen to him! First, you gotta take care of the serious...
This is a custom brew. It needs to be kept constantly rolling to prevent settling and keep its flavor. Having sat for so long, I'd say the taste has degraded by at least 10%.
10%? Unacceptable! Nobody touches a drop till it's ready.
Okay. You do you, then.
We specially commissioned someone to build a mechanism that keeps the barrels rolling. Looks like it broke in the fall, though. So now, I guess we'll have to rely on old-fashioned muscle power.
So we just keep whacking the wooden barrels and roll them to their destination? Sounds like some good old Knights of Favonia's strength training. Guy teaches force control and precision. Need both, or the barrel won't stay true to the path. It's basic training for many knights. Ha, keen on basic drills, are we? Well, Laurent and the others won't be back for a while. Right then, all yours. Don't worry about knocking him a bit too far. Just holler and I'll toss him back into place. Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too. First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. Know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. Jean and Albedo once sat me down to have a serious discussion about whether or not the Spark Knight needed to take part in basic training like this. A knight's basic training helps build character, but since the Spark Knight's still so young, I decided to get her opinion. She happily brought her bombs to the training grounds, and so we reached a consensus. We won't discuss the matter again until she's a bit older.
Paimon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Rowan yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Asked him about it later. He said he went to poke a hornet's nest full of monsters, and as for barrel drills, he didn't think targets that wouldn't hit back were worth his time.
Ah, Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! They're back! They're back! They're back! Everyone, fall in and give them a proper welcome!
Wow, we're this popular? Paimon feels like blushing.
How the wind carries that scent from afar! Sweet Barbados, it's true! Dandelion wine!
Ah, a special brew from Dawn Winery to boot. They're back. All my precious memories, they're all flooding back.
Oh. So, the welcome isn't for us, is it?
Yes, this is it! This is the taste! It's just how I remembered it. Amazing! After all these years!
Ah, I was starting to think I'd already forgotten the taste of a good Dawn Winery vintage.
If the taste hasn't changed, and my home back in Springville probably hasn't changed either, right? Thank you, Honorary Knight.
That's enough. Put a cork in it, everyone. Barrels stay sealed until everyone's back. Let's finish the party prep in the meantime.
Oh, yes, sir. On it, sir.
Like I said, drinking is the most serious of serious business.
Denn geht sie für Mondstadt gar bald in die Schlacht. Morgen ruft das Schwert mich fort, morgen braucht's Mut, doch ist Freiheit ein heiliges Gut. Liebling, komm und tanz mit mir unter dem Mond, Nord und Süd für Löwen.
Oh, sticky honey roast, sweet madams. Paimon never thought she'd get to eat such authentic Mondstadt dishes out here. Wait, where's Vorka? Anyone seen him? He's not passed out drunk in a ditch somewhere, is he? Okay, Paimon will catch up when she finishes.
Denn geht sie für Mondstadt gar bald in die Schlacht. Morgen ruft das Schwert mich fort, morgen braucht's Mut, doch ist Freiheit ein heiliges Gut. Liebling, komm und tanz mit mir unter dem Mond, Nord und Süd für Löwenzahn unser Kampf lohnt. Gegen Tyrannei und Nacht, lasst wieder wehen, unser Blut neu frieden wir sehen. Als die Kinder des Kindes und bei mir.
So, what's the hero who saved our savior and brought it back to camp doing in a corner like this? Truth is, what I've got in my cup is the most special of special brews. It can only be drunk alone. But since you've caught me, nothing for it. Here, have a cup. Got me. Just a joke. Not a drop of liquor on me right now. If you're thirsty for a real drink, go find Yumeni later. She's got plenty in stock. A camp always needs to have one sober soul to guard their drunk comrades from things that go bump in the night. Those have been my standing orders since this expedition started. Rotten luck, eh? Just so happens that tonight, it's my turn to be that sober soul. So, on this night when they're all drunk, I can't be. Who knows? Maybe fate just gets a kick out of messing with us. If it had come one day later, maybe I'd have been down there guzzling wine to my heart's content. But if it had come but one day later, maybe you'd have passed the camp by, missed the feast, never even had this chance to talk. Nobody can say what choices lead to what outcomes until the time comes. Just like when I decided to lead this expedition out of Mondstadt. Never imagined I'd make it this far. That's how it turned out, aye. But when we marched, all I knew was this. An abyssal storm was brewing up north, one that threatened to scour all of Teyvat. It took us some time to mobilize, but where would the enemy appear? And what form would they take? That was all a complete mystery to us when we set out. All we could do was gather intel as we marched, preparing for every contingency. Ha! Quick study, aren't you? Alas, the enemy won't sit around twiddling their thumbs while we finish preparing. Every hour we hesitated, the abyss was devouring the lives of countless people. The sooner we marched, the sooner we could change their fates. That was all the intel we needed to launch this expedition. None of that formality, honorary knight. And you're no different. Your journey's also changed many people's fates. Be it Mondstadt back then, Dvalin, or Nodcry now, the expeditionary force. Even my fate, too. The fact that we can sing around the bonfire, drinking and thinking about the future, none of that could have happened without your arrival, traveler. Who's to say? Fate's fickle and hard to fathom after all. But as long as you're alive, there's hope. The wine we didn't drink tonight, we can have tomorrow. The lads will save my share. As long as we're still breathing, tomorrow will bring more wine and laughter. So cheers to tomorrow, to hope.
That was pretty cool. I like how they did the drinking song and the knights dancing and the party. I feel like that kind of deserved its own cutscene, but at least we got something, you know? And getting to see Varka characterized like that was really nice. So now we continue. I think we turn in the first level of exploration progress.
For the Grandmaster.
Alright, I think that's where I'm going to cut it for now. Hope y'all enjoyed.